with coverage you can count on. This is the Erie News NOWCAST.
Good afternoon, I'm Elspeth Meisner, and thank you for joining us for your Erie News Now Weekend NOWCAST. Let's begin today with the latest vaccine data in our region and across the state of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has administered over 8 million total vaccine doses as of today. Erie has administered over 1,000 new doses in the past 24 hours. Over in Crawford County, they've added 100 new doses in the past day, and Warren County distributed over 200 new doses. As of now, there's been over 82,000 doses distributed across the state in the past 24 hours. Turning now to the latest news with the migrant children here in our area. A large number of those young migrant girls housed in the Summit Township dormitory over the last 2 weeks left Erie on a charter jet on Saturday. The girls left at the same time as Congressman Mike Kelly arrived for a tour of the facility. Now, Kelly's been asking a lot of questions about the president's policy on the thousands of unaccompanied children arriving in the United States. Take a listen at his thoughts about the tour as well as the situation.
Less than 2 weeks after arriving in Erie, young girls from the U.S.-Mexico border are leaving northwest Pennsylvania. Saturday morning, many of the young girls boarded buses and were taken to the airport. From there, flown to LaGuardia Airport in New York City. From there, they'll be moved to other state facilities. Congressman Mike Kelly, who has raised questions about the facility and the children in his district, toured the Summit Township dorms for the first time today, even meeting some of the girls.
They're darling, by the way. The ones that we were able to see, we weren't able to visit with them, but they're darling, and I just wonder, I don't know where their journey started, but as a father and a grandfather with children, I know at the ages that they are, could be more confusing.
After almost 90 of the girls already left, the congressman says 54 girls are still in Erie. According to county officials, more than 30 of them had COVID-19. But Congressman Kelly says he doesn't think that's the reason they left.
I don't think it had anything to do with COVID when they first got here. They got here and then it was found out they did have the virus, and some, as I said, are still anchored here. So I don't know. We didn't get a real clear idea. Well, there is no policy.
So why did they leave? We reached out to the owner of the dorms, Glenn Renaud, who says he hopes to have the dorms be an official ORR facility in the future. But the facility needs updates, and officials don't want to make repairs while the children are still there. Congressman Kelly says although it was good to see the facility, he still has a lot of questions for the Biden administration.
We really need some help from the administration. They need to come up with an exact policy, a process, and a plan. We don't have any of those three. Every single call we've made, every single letter we've written has gone unanswered.
Elspeth Meisner, Erie News Now.
And with the sudden chance of the girls being relocated, a planned donation drive at nearby Erie First Assembly Church was suspended, but people still showed up to give. The church says there just wasn't enough time to get the word out to cancel it, and they weren't going to turn away any donations that could help any child. Outreach Pastor Danielle Franco says it's been humbling to see all the people in the community eager to help any children or any child that has been displaced.
One of the most humbling things I think today was watching every time someone showed up. You know, we would go to their car and say, hey, did you hear that the kids were being moved? And some of them were just visibly sad, like tears, because they've just built this attachment and heart, I think, burden for the kids, but still happy that whatever they've collected and purchased can go to kids in general.
And Erie First says they're very grateful to see the community jump in and to help all the children in our community. The Office of Children and Youth will be there to pick up the boxes of all those goods this coming Tuesday. And going on right now, if you're looking for a fun family activity that is indoors while it's gloomy outside, the Reptile Expo might be your answer. The event was back today after it was canceled last month due to COVID-19 concerns. Organizers said they made some changes to the event and the setup to make it safer for COVID-19 restrictions. Visitors spent the rainy Sunday indoors checking out all the different reptiles and creatures. They said there was something for everybody there, from snakes to turtles, even lizards. We'll have much more on the fun event today, as well as more of the changes that they're making coming up tonight on Erie News Now at 6 o'clock. And there's going to be some new artwork in the city of Erie coming soon. Yesterday, the mayor and the new artist unveiled this new public art project, and it's giving the city's 2 traveling bandshells a new look. On Saturday, Erie Mayor Joe Schember made the announcement along with community muralist Antonio Howard. They revealed the artwork that will soon cover 2 of Erie's bandwagons. Local artists have been teaming up to revitalize the city, adding colorful artwork in public spaces to showcase Erie's unique identity. It's an easy way for artists to get their work out there and also to get involved and give back to the city as well. And it might not be feeling like spring today with the weather we're having, but it will be here before you know it. And one way to prepare for the warmer months ahead is by having a job fair for any concession stands at Presque Isle. People interested in seasonal work at the park could stream into the Tom Ridge Center to fill out applications yesterday with Presque Isle concessions. Now, these concession stands include those at the Lady Kate, Presque Isle Boat Tours, the Yellow Bike Rentals, and Presque Isle Boat Rentals as well. These opportunities typically attract students looking to earn some extra money and get a fun summer job experience as well. And that does it for your Erie News Now Weekend Nowcast. Thanks so much for joining us today. Be sure to tune into Erie News Now for all the latest news, weather, and sports, all starting at 6 o'clock tonight. Have a great Sunday.